Hi everybody, this is Jason, the Science Outreach Manager and Life Science Educator here at the Children's Museum Houston. Today I am standing in front of the City Hall of Ketropolis to tell you about street art. And this is being brought to you by the Brown Foundation. First, what is street art? We've all driven around a big city, strolled through a big city, hiked through a big city, whatever you want to call it. And sometimes you'll see art. You won't see it on a billboard. You won't see it inside a shop displayed. You'll see it on the side of a building, like painted on the building. Or you'll see it on a park bench, painted on the park bench. Or you'll see sculptures where people are taking lots of different pictures. That is street art. It's an art that is commissioned by a city to give the city a certain beauty, a certain aesthetic value. Oftentimes, street art could be famous people delivering a positive message. If you ever go to the city of Austin, you'll notice some street art with Janis Joplin, a very famous Texan. Willie Nelson, a very famous Texan. Daniel Johnston, a person who became a very famous Texan. And they are all delivering a positive message. Sometimes it's a person's personal art that integrates well within the city. So that is what your street art is. It's very, very simple to discover. It may not be as simple to get on a wall though. And let me tell you how you could do it. I made an example of street art right here. This right here, my friends, is Joey Ramone, the lead singer of my most favorite band of all time, the Ramones. And coincidentally, this is the 20th anniversary of the day he passed away. So I think this is really fitting to show this today. So this is Joey Ramone, and next to him it says, "Think to yourself, what a wonderful world," which is a very famous cover song he did of a very famous Louis Armstrong song. So right now I have my Joey Ramone street art on a poster board. This is why I'm standing in front of City Hall though. What I would do next is I would go into City Hall and go see the mayor or the council people and say, "Hey look, I made this really cool poster. I want to put it on one of the city walls, city building, parking lots," something like that. So they'd look it over and I'd say, "Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's go ask some of the merchants." So within Ketropolis, we might go over to the veterinarian clinic. We might go to the HEB. We might go to the Bank of America behind us here. And we might go to them and say, "Hey, we have this person here who wants to go ahead and put some art on the side of your wall. It's Joey Ramone. It has a very positive message. What do you think?" And they might say, "Yeah, I like Joey Ramone too. I'm going to go ahead and put that up." And then you would go ahead and paint it on the wall. And it might be very, very big, or it might be very, very small, depending on what they want you to do. But what's really cool is although you're kind of self-promoting yourself at first, if lots of people come by and see that street art and like, "Oh, I want to take a picture next to Joey Ramone," or next to Daniel Johnston, or next to Willie Nelson or Janis Joplin, then that person who created that street art, the city at one point when they're making a mural or something might call that person back and say, "Hey, your street art was really successful. Come help with this mural." And that's something that you really need to understand about street art. Murals are a big thing. You know, those long pieces of art that show maybe the timeline of a city, or show famous people of the city, or show famous animals of the city, you know, that lived there before. Whatever it may be, but it's usually a large, large, large piece of art. So that is the basic concept of street art and how it gets done. What you really do want to know though is, where are there good places in the world that have great street art? Well, Austin is one, which is not too far away. New York City's pretty good. Los Angeles is pretty good. Nashville, Tennessee, really good. Berlin, Germany, really, really, really good. And probably some of the best street art I've ever seen is in Tokyo, Japan. They not only do like physical art like this, where they paint and sculpt, they'll do digital art. That's really, really cool. Now, maybe you want to do some street art someday. So grab yourself some poster boards, some markers, some paint, some chalk, some crayons, whatever, and go ahead and make a street art piece. And then take a picture of it and go ahead and post it on our social media sites. We have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have it all. I'd love to see your idea of street art. And remember, it doesn't have to be a celebrity or anything like that. It can just be something you think would look really good, let's say in downtown Houston. Also, if you are watching this on the YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. That way you'll get notified about all our cool videos, our story times, our Mr. Oh Wow moments, our science videos, our Tater Tot tunes, all that good stuff. With that, please make some art, please post it. I hope you're doing well. I hope to see you soon. This is Jason saying bye for now.